Hi friends, this is Miss Connie and I'm down in my art studio. And I was thinking, you guys want to do some art with me? Come on, let's give it a try. Okay friends, I thought it'd be fun to, since spring is here, I thought it'd be a lot of fun to do some fun little drawings that have to do with spring animals. And I've been taking a lot of little walks around my house with at least once a day with my my dogs, and I've been seeing all these new little birds, and I saw some bunnies, and I can imagine there's all kinds of really neat little babies being born. But we're going to do some simple drawings that I know you can do, and we're going to start with the drawing out a circle, and then we're going to put another circle within. So these are going to be the eyes. I think you're going to be able to figure out what we're making here soon. And then we're going to do another circle inside here, and we're going to color that a little bit. Not quite color out the whole eye, but we're going to, I use a marker, and if you have markers, you can do it with markers. You could do it with crayons, whatever you like. And then I'm going, a pencil will be good too. And I'm going to do a triangle up here, another triangle. And those are going to be the ears. And then down here, I'm going to do a triangle shape across, but it's going to be upside down, see? And then I'm going to do some wiggly lines, wiggly lines, wiggling lines. And then I'm going to take a line going down this way and this way. I'm hoping you're thinking it's looking like a little bird, like maybe even an owl is what I'm trying to do, just a simple owl. There you go, long, tall legs. It could be any bird you like. But I don't think I'm going to make mine an owl. And you know, here's a good opportunity to show you that it doesn't have to be floating, and it's not that hard to show you something really simple. If you just draw a line right behind the legs, and you come to a point, and then you could actually do it in the front of its legs, and then you have these 2 points meet, and you could put like a leaf shape if you'd like. I think I'd like to put a leaf shape. And then I think it belongs to a tree, so I'm just going to draw a line going up, and I'm going to draw a line going all the way down across my paper, and then I'm going to just do some squiggly lines to make it look like bark, and all of a sudden, I think it looks like a little bird, or you could say a little owl, and it's not floating, it's on a tree. And let's see, what other kind of animal? Oh, here's another one that we could do. We could do a little circle. I'm going to color the circle completely in, and we're going to color another circle next to it. And this time we're going to make a bigger circle around it. But before we do that, we're going to do a triangle across, maybe almost connect those eyes. And here's the triangle, see? And then we're going to go an upside down triangle. It's the same shape, just going down. We're using the same line in the middle. And then instead of doing a complete circle this way, I think I'm going to do a squiggly line circle. And I'm going to make the cute little chick. A little chick with furry little chick. See, look at that. And then I'm going to do a line down, and I'm going to put 3 toes, because I believe that's what chicks have. I could be wrong, but that's okay. And little wings, maybe. Nothing fancy, nothing too big. And look at that. And here's a great chance to show you that instead of, again, having him or her float in the air, all you have to do is draw lines by it. And then it starts looking like that's the ground. And here's a super neat trick. I remember being taught when I was a little girl. You just have to do 3 lines real close to each other, and all of a sudden it looks like grass. Little blades of grass. How cool is that? And we'll come back later on to color these. Let's see, what else can we draw? You know, there have been a lot of bunnies in my front yard by my big tree, by my big maple tree. But you know, bunnies are really hard to draw, like their whole body. But their faces are pretty cute. And we can make like a really simple drawing using a circle again. And then we're going to kind of make an egg-shaped eye. An egg-shaped eyes. And it's kind of like the word says, an egg. It's not a circle. It's kind of a neat oval shape almost. And do you see, like, I'm going to color the eyes almost all the way up, but not quite. And then I'd like to put some just by doing a couple of little lines like that. It's like eyelashes. And then again, I'm going to do an oval shape. Got to color that in. You could leave that, just do the shape, and then later on you could color it like a pink nose or whatever. But I'm going to do it this way, and I'm just going to bring down and put a smile, a line that came down, and then put a smile that way. Hey, that's looking pretty good. And then I think I'll continue that line, because sometimes little bunnies have these big teeth as far as the little cartoon character of it. And then the ears can be a little tricky, so you want to come up and you kind of look between the two eyes there, you follow it up, and then you start your and they're just big old long ears, and you shape them like that, see? And then you can follow it again, so it's the inside like that. And then let's go ahead and let's do the other side. And we can make it go in a different shape, but we still have to do it like this and put the inside shape so that it follows the same direction. And all of a sudden you have, oh, they have like whiskers, don't they? So don't be afraid to put the whiskers outside that circle that you just drew for the face, because that looks pretty cute actually. Now, we can't have a floating head, and it's kind of hard to show you how to do the body. We're going to maybe put a neck, though, and it still looks like a really cute drawing. But I was thinking, just as I did that, rabbits live in, they like to peek their heads out of the rabbit hole. So how about if we just do a line like this? And maybe, you can kind of make some lines back here, and then do the same thing we did with the check. We're going to do lines across like this, see? And you can put long ones back here like that. And this time we're going to put the blades of grass bigger like this. And maybe some here. And we're going to make it look like it's popping its head right out of the rabbit hole, and when we color it, we can even make it look more like that. And I have like little ponds and little lake by my house, and I happen to hear already some frogs. Now, I didn't get to see the frogs, but I definitely heard them. And so let's do a frog, because we're going to be hearing a lot of frog noises when you go for little walks around your neighborhood. If there's little ponds or lakes, you're going to hear a lot of activity from frogs. And I'm going to do that egg shape again, the oval shape. And then I'm going to go kind of like, look where the middle is. I'm going to do like, it's still the shape of an oval, but I'm not going all the way through. I'm going to make it stop right there so they connect. And then I think it'd be fun to make it look like it's looking up in the sky. So in order to do that, you want to put this shape down first, and then we're going to color it. I'm going to use this, and you just color it until it looks like it's looking up into the sky, a little bit of it. Maybe it's looking for a fly to eat, or who knows. It's totally up to you. It's your imagination. And I'm going to put a big old smile on it. He's coming out pretty cute. And bodies can get really confusing for frogs too, so we're just going to make it really simple. We're going to bring 2 lines down. And I do know that I believe when they spread their legs out, they have like 4 segments on it. So we're going to do 1, 2, and they got those little sticky pads at the end of that. 3, 4. We're going to do it over here. 1. Each side has to have that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we probably want to connect the body right here. Now, the thing is, they have big old long legs, so don't worry, that's not that hard to do. Now watch this. We're going to go up and around and hook it on like this. See? We're going to go on the other side and go up and circle it around. And you're thinking, whoa, okay, that was kind of neat. So right now you can only see the front pot. If you want to put the lines this way again, it could be coming out of the lake or a little pond, or you can also draw a lily pad if you wanted to. For right now, we're just going to do it this way so that I have time to show you how to color some of this. Now, if you use what you have. You have crayons, markers. I have also some, these are like chalk, but they're pastel chalk. So I'm going to use this to probably color some of the ground here. It's like a green color. I like it because it can do a lot of area really fast. But if I want to color the chick, I'm just going to use a marker. I happen to have these type of teacher markers. They're called Sharpies. You really shouldn't be using these unless your parents are with you, because they're not waterproof. They're really to be used very carefully. And so here we go. We're going to do, oh, that's coming out pretty cute. I think I might make his beak kind of a different color. You could choose to make it any color you want. You don't have to just do yellow. And then I am going to color this, what I believe is my little owl. I'm just going to color it gray, like a grayish color. That's pretty neat. And again, I like these. They act like a crayon. I like it a lot because you can color a lot of areas. And I'm normally not this. I'm not this much in a hurry, but I'm trying to show you how many different things you can do. And while I'm just teaching you on this video how to do that, and I'll come back if you guys like it and do some more. And here we go. We got some. I'm going to put a little darker color in it just to make it look like the tree bark. And then I'm also going to take my green marker and I'm going to color the leaves. See, you can use a combination of markers, crayons, whatever you like. And let's see, I think I might make his beak also kind of that pinky red color. All right, now the frog. I'm going to just color him with a marker. Show you what he looks like when I cover him with a marker. And I'm going to color everything but his eyes, because it's kind of neat just to leave them just the way they are. So he's looking up into the sky. There you go. That's pretty cool. I like it. And then let's take care of that rabbit. What should we do? I think I'm going to leave that bunny be a little white rabbit. Reminds me of the springtime. And he's popping his head out of the rabbit hole. There you go. Now I'm going to take, I would probably use crayons because they are easier than doing it with marker, or these pastels, which are kind of like crayons. Look at that. I'm going to color everything across like this. It's looking like he's poking his head and out of the rabbit hole, and there's grass growing, and maybe there's going to be dirt because, you know, they have the rabbit hole and there's the dirt. And look at that. I think it looks pretty neat. I hope you like it. You can make yours the way you like. You can make up a story. You can try different things, different ways to color it. It's totally up to you. That's what makes it really neat, that you could do whatever you like. So I always remember to tell my friends, and I do it myself, is an artist always signs their artwork. So I'm going to put Miss Connie. And I like to put the year I did it, but you certainly just put your name. Or you can have a grown-up help you, or just put your initial. I hope you enjoy doing art with me, and I hope you'll continue to practice at home. See you later.